Lila, don't tell me you've been up since the crack of dawn working.
Okay, I won't. But I'm glad you're here, Bridget.
What can I do to help?
If you see anything out of place or anything that needs adjusting, thank you so much.
Is it just me, or do you seem a little more nervous than usual today?
What do you mean?
I mean, about Serena, your daughter.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it. I mean, I haven't seen or talked to her in over 3 years.
I'm sure everything will be fine and work itself out.
I certainly hope so, because the last thing I want, since we're gonna have a house full of people here, is my family problems to be on display for the world to see.
With you, the mayor of Pacific Breeze, announcing that you're endorsing the Hawaiian sovereignty, I don't see how anything could overshadow that, even family. It's time.
Fine, let's do this.
Hi.
Hi.
Come on in.
Ethan, this is an unexpected pleasure. Thank you for participating.
I only hope you're making the right decision for the residents of Pacific Breeze.
I believe that I am. So, have you thought about coming on board my campaign and helping out?
Politics is a funny business. I'm still thinking about it.
Well, let me know.
I will.
Tristan, you made it.
Of course. I'd love to introduce you to my daughter, Kylie.
Kylie, I am so glad to finally meet you.
Hello. Same to you.
Antonia!
You have no idea what this means to me and my constituents.
Please do not give it a second thought. I am happy to.
Mayor Carmichael, it's so good to finally meet you in person. I'm Trevor.
The honor is all mine, Mr. Newman.
Allow me to introduce my children. My son, Oliver.
Hello.
And my daughter, Callista.
Mayor Newman, hi.
It's so nice to meet all of you.
Hi, Mom.
Serena, I'm so glad you came.
This is Zach and Saul.
Oh yes, your military friends that you met overseas. Where was that again?
Wait, Mayor Carmichael.
Please, call me Lila. And Saul, it is so great to meet both of you.
Well, that was the entire guest list. 100% attendance. Not bad. How was it seeing Serena?
So far, so good. Let's hope it stays that way.
I thought her and Zach weren't seeing each other anymore.
That's the last I heard. Well, let's get to work.
Maybe you should speak with your daughter before starting?
I don't know. She doesn't seem to be in a talking mood.
There's only one way to find out.
Hello, Serena.
Excuse us, Serena.
Sure.
So, how have you been?
Fine.
I didn't realize that you and Zach were still seeing each other.
We're not really. I just didn't want to come here by myself.
I see.
Any news on
Not really. It's just,
what?
I got a letter from the State Department. They want to declare your dad deceased.
What?
Yeah, it's been 3 years, Serena.
So you're just gonna...
stand by and...
I'm not going to get into that right now, Serena. I just wanted you to hear it from me first.
Can we just go over here?
Yeah. What are you doing here? Don't blow this for me.
Oh, it feels so good to have the upper hand for once.
Just don't enjoy it too much.
Oh, are you kidding? I'm having the time of my life watching you squirm like a fish out of water.
Calista, if you try anything, I swear, I will tear your world apart piece by piece until you no longer recognize it.
Quinn. I mean, Bridget. Your threats are almost as funny as your charades. Cheers.
Remember Bridget?
Yes. Hello, Bridget.
Hi, Serena. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Please excuse us.
Welcome, and thank you for attending today's historic announcement. At this time, I'd like to recognize City Woman Antonia Kahele. She represents her district from Hawaii and visits us from the island of Oahu. What we are here today celebrating has been in the works for a long time. Most of the world has no idea how Hawaii became a state. Today, I plan to shed some light on the much-needed subject. On July 7th, 1893, the sovereign government of Hawaii was overthrown by men claiming to be a part of the U.S. government. They soon received the backing of the U.S. military, where they marched onto the palace grounds and forced their way inside to find Queen Liliuokalani. They proceeded to rip up the lawful Hawaiian Constitution in front of her and placed her under house arrest. In 1898, the United States government annexed Hawaii and proclaimed Hawaii as a part of the United States of America. And on August 21st, 1959, Hawaii became the 50th state of the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, this was and remains wrong. Today, I have invited all of you here to start the process of returning the sovereignty of Hawaii back to its people. Antonia Kahele and I have been working on a local resolution to proclaim Hawaii as an independent nation, free to make its own choices for the people of Hawaii. I know this is only a very small step, but nonetheless, it is a step in the right direction to return the land to the people that it was stolen from. Today, I announce that the city of Pacific Breeze formally recognizes Hawaii as an independent and sovereign nation. And as a result, we gladly extend the hand of friendship to the local Hawaiian government. Thank you for being here in person to witness this historic announcement.
You never told me anything about the Hawaiian sovereignty.
I didn't think you'd be interested in it.
Of course I am. Dad, anything that involves local politics interests me.
Took a note of it.
There you are. Not a fan of crowds?
Not really. Politics isn't really my thing.
I thought with your mother being the mayor and all.
No, hardly.
But you have no problem protecting them.
No, I don't. Should I?
I'm still trying to figure you out, Serena. You're not the same person you were in the service.
Yeah, well, everybody changes. How long has it been? 5 years?
Which puzzles me. Why did you bring me here in the first place? Just to keep appearances with your mother? Or for us to get back together again?
Don't flatter yourself.
Tell me, Serena, where did we go wrong?
Where did we go right?
How do you think I can help?
Oh, knowing you, you're gonna find a way.
Hey, Dad. I think I'm gonna step outside and get some fresh air.
Okay?
You had to get out of there too?
You could say that.
I'm Kylie Morgan.
Zach Adler. So how did you get mixed up in all this?
My dad. He's the city attorney for the mayor. Wait, you don't like politics?
Not really. I'm more of an outdoorsman. Why? Are you into politics?
Yeah, I'm actually dying to try and find more ways to get involved.
It's a rough business out there, but judging from the looks of things, you're in the right place.
So, are you here with anyone?
An old friend of mine, Serena, and a war buddy, Saul.
I see. Are you and Serena close?
At one time we were. Why?
Just wondering how anyone could leave you out here alone. I mean, if they're close to you.
You don't know Serena. She is who she is. I don't even know why I'm here.
Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm glad. At least I got to meet you.
Are you always this optimistic?
Absolutely. You should try it sometime. Besides, you have to have optimism for the Hawaiian sovereignty. I mean, I get that you aren't into politics, it's not your thing, but you have to have an opinion.
I'm a military person. I let others decide how things should go in this world. I'm just here to make sure it does.
Well, maybe you and I should get together. I mean, I'd love to hear more about your stories. I'm sure they're fascinating.
You really want to hear about military operations?
Sure. Why not?
So how do I get a hold of you?
We exchange numbers.
Mr. Newman, I wanted to make sure I personally thanked you for coming out today. It is an honor to have you here.
Well, thank you, Mayor Carmichael.
Please, Lila.
Okay. Lila? You know, it was very fascinating. As much as I know about government and history, I had very little knowledge about the overthrow of the Hawaiian Islands.
I was the same way until Antonia reached out to me. I find it appalling what the U.S. did to the Hawaiians.
I must say I agree with you. And I can see that I need to brush up on my governmental history. You've taken on an admirable cause, and I applaud you for it. It's not every day that a person in power takes on a cause such as this. Most would be too scared because of the fallout it could cause.
Very true. I just hope that I have you and your family's support when we need it.
I will speak to my family about it. I can promise you that.
Thank you.
So, I hear you want to get into politics.
Where did you?
Your dad mentioned it to me.
Word travels fast.
It's Pacific Breeze, where everybody knows everything about everyone real quick around here.
So you're in the Newman family.
I am.
I'm so envious of that. I mean, okay, what's it like being in one of the most influential families in politics?
Believe me, it's not all it's cracked up to be, especially when it comes to going out. We're constantly surrounded by Secret Service and bodyguards, and freedom is something I envy of you.
Yeah, but your last name literally opens doors for you.
Only to have your brothers and sisters kick you out sometimes when they don't want you around.
Why would they do that?
They feel as if I'm not ready, that I have more to learn. I could show them a thing or two.
I bet you could.
There you are.
Ready to get going?
I thought you'd never ask. I can't believe you would drag me to something like this.
What do you mean?
Liberals, and a lot of them.
What are you talking about?
This is a complete waste of time. I mean, what do we care about the Hawaiians? They lost their land, get over it. They wanted it so badly, they should have fought for it. And what about this Mayor Carmichael? Her little declaration that she made is going to make it over the hill. What does she think? She's the president of the United States?
Okay, you're probably right.
I know, I'm right.
But it's always good to know who your opponents are before doing battle with them. Sometimes you just never know who you're going to be dealing with.
Well, that's the last of them.
I think the event was a success, don't you?
Well, that depends on your definition of success. I so wish I didn't bring Zach.
I thought the two of you weren't seeing each other anymore.
Oh, we're not. I only did it to prove a point to my mother. Did she say anything?
Only that she thought the same thing.
Where is she now?
She was wiped and went to bed early.
Ah, there you are.
Sorry, Lila said I could borrow a book from her collection.
Well, I hope you found a good one.
I did. It's about the military in Hawaii during the overthrow. I was talking with Zach earlier, and he inspired me to want to learn more about the military and how it plays into politics.
I think I've created a monster. This girl eats, sleeps, and lives politics, and I frankly fear for whoever crosses her in the future because she is going to step right on top of them to get to the top.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
Okay, well, anyways, let's get going.
Bye.
Bye, Tristan. Bye, Kylie.
Bye.
Well, I'd better get going. It's been a long day. Just tell my mother I say goodbye.
I will. You know, Serena, she really does miss you. She talks about you all the time.
Yeah, well, she has a funny way of showing that to me.
Maybe you could give her a chance to mend the relationship. It couldn't hurt.
Oh, we're well past hurt. All she does now is open up old wounds. Look, I love my mother, okay? But we haven't seen eye to eye in years, and honestly, I don't see her changing anytime soon.
What about you?
What about me?
Maybe you could hold the olive branch out this once. It would mean so much to her.
Yeah, that sounds more like a dream than reality.
Ethan,
Mr. Knight,
allow me to introduce Mina Lowe, my representative for the Pacific region.
Mina, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, I hope that we can do business together.
Please sit down. I must admit, I was curious about the timing of this meeting. I mean, with election season just getting started.
If I may,
By all means.
this was really my idea. I asked Mr. Knight for the formal introduction. I believe we all agree that having mutual partnership would be beneficial to all of us here.
How do you figure?
You're running for mayor of Pacific Breeze. The initial poll numbers show starting out behind the polls. It goes without saying that your campaign could use an infusion of some much needed funds. I'm talking an endless amount of funds. A deal like it will guarantee you a victory.
Let me guess. In exchange for favors? Favors that require me to look the other way when called upon?
Well, no one ever said you weren't smart.
Smart? Yes. Stupid? No. The entire world knows who you are, Mr. Knight, and what you and your foundation represent. I would be a fool to get wrapped up in your vision of how you think the world ought to be. I have no intention to do business with you or your foundation.
We are very sorry to hear that from a man with such a promising career in politics.
Yes, it's a shame that you feel this way about an organization that has such a global reach.
I appreciate your transparency, but I have to get back to my people who are waiting.
Enjoy your stuff while you have them. You know what they said about a sinking ship? People know when to abandon it.
Good morning, Lila.
Oh, good morning, Bridget.
I brought you a cup of coffee and your daily update.
You only bring me a cup of coffee to soften the blow of something you're about to drop in my lap. What is happening?
You're not going to like this.
Ethan has filed papers to run against me as mayor. Are you kidding me?
The good news is the initial polls have been way, way down. Something else. Word on the street is that the Knight Foundation has reached out to solicit Ethan into their corner.
Ethan might be dumb enough to run against me as mayor, but he's not stupid enough to fall into that trap.
Yes, ma'am. May I suggest something?
Sure.
Why don't you take a deep breath and come over to have dinner with me and my dad tonight?
Oh no, I can't.
It would do you a world of good, and you know it. It's not healthy for you to stay up here by yourself all the time. Besides, my dad would like some company over, and I happen to know he's been dying to meet you. Who knows? Such a gesture on your part, you might just pick up a vital endorsement.
I see what you mean. It has been a while since I've gotten out at night.
Great. I'm gonna call and let my dad know.
Lila, have you seen this? Don't you think that we should sit down and talk about how to smear him in his campaign?
Everything is under control, Tristan.
How can you be so calm?
Because I have an excellent assistant who takes good care of me.
That's great. Well, when you're done with her, can you please send her my way?
I'll be sure and do that. In the meantime, don't you have some paperwork to get caught up on?
Excellent performance today. You were very convincing.
What are you doing here? How did you get in?
I still have the key to your heart.
I thought we decided to not see each other like this again.
I know you will come around to my idea of squeezing him out of his own corporation. When the board finds out our little secret of you going along with my proposal instead of Mr. Knight, well, shall we say, the board will not be as pleased with him as they will with me.
You continue to amaze me.
Oh, I'm just getting started. When I'm done with Mr. Knight and take control of Knight Foundation, the whole world will know of me not alone. And you're gonna have the dangerous amount of cash to fund to any political campaign you desire. Besides, I have many more benefits to offer you than Mr. Knight. So, where did you leave off from the last time we were together?
Caitlin, it's Serena. Yeah, I know about the new detail assignment for this morning, but listen, something has just come up, and I need you to come over here to my place. You know, I wouldn't be asking you if it wasn't important. Yes, I know I'm gonna get help for this, but please trust me. It's important. Okay. Thank you. Caitlin, thank you so much for coming over.
This better be good. Our boss is all over my ass.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. This is Leilani. She's from Hawaii.
And?
Sorry, I didn't want to wake her up. She's been through a lot.
What is going on here, Serena?
I saved Leilani last night from an attempted kidnapping.
From who?
A person from an anti-Hawaiian sovereignty movement, and apparently Leilani claims to be the leader of the pro-sovereignty movement.
So let's get some more info on the attempted abductor and let's go after him.
That's part of the problem.
What?
I looked into the Hawaiian sovereignty movement, and it's bigger than anyone knows. There's a lot of people involved on both sides, and this could get really ugly real fast. I think the best thing to do at the moment is for me to keep her here and until we figure out a plan.
Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Why are you getting personally involved in this? Serena, I'm not only your mentor, but a friend. This is wrong. You're letting your feelings cloud your judgment about this person. You can't get attached or involved.
It's too late for that.
What do you mean?
I got Zach involved.
You did what? Why would you do something like that?
Look, I know this goes against everything they teach us at Secret Service, okay? But Caitlin, she needs our help. If we let her back out there, she'll be dead in the next 24 hours. And I don't know about you, but I couldn't live with myself if that happened.
This goes against every bone in my body. You should get terminated for getting personally involved in this. But I'm also your friend.
So you'll help?
What the hell? But you better keep Zach in check.
Thank you, Caitlin. I know I could count on you.
Oh, don't thank me yet. Who knows how this is gonna go? Especially with Zach involved.
Come on, let's go tell Leilani the good news. Leilani?